Well, alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. So today I came across a deal that was so good I could not walk away from it. Now I mention this to you guys because you don't believe me. I get some really good deals because I wait till things are the price I'm willing to pay for them. And in this case, it's a gaming headset. An amazing gaming headset, I should add. This one to be specific, the ARK 100. I got this for an absolute steal. Absolute steal. And this is a great little headset here. This is an affordable high-end gaming headset. This is not your run-of-the-mill cheapy-deepy headset. This is a real gaming headset. This is almost semi-pro. I like it. This is really full-featured. Very cool. How much should I spend on this bad boy, you ask me? Well, $17 to $18 now. Let me explain to you. Because this was $20 originally. That's freaking crazy. $20 on this, right? That's how much I waited, right? 75% off. I waited and waited. You can see the original sticker here if I take it off comfortably. Hang on. The original sticker, they went down to $47.99, which was already a great deal. But then I waited even longer, and it's even cheaper, right? Then I found a $3 discount coupon, and I got that basically on that. So it came out to be 17 bucks basically, with tax $18.49 or something like that for this particular item. That's a crazy deal. Tell me you've seen a better deal than that on a gaming headset. I don't think so. Not with all these features, bad boy. But you guys know I don't need a gaming headset. I have my old trusty dusty right here, Turtle Beach. This is the 500p, I believe, or 50p. I don't even know. I'm going to put it up on screen because I can never remember. But here you go. It's the Stealth. This is Bluetooth. You guys might say, oh, it's got this weird thing on the end of it. That's a pop filter I made myself. The reason for it is it helps get rid of the pop noise, and it makes it sound so much better. And this is cool because it's got the detachable microphone. So if you guys want to use this as just like a listening audio headset, you guys can. Let's get that back in there. There we go. Anyways, it's got really, really big drivers on it. Basically the headphones, It gives you great bass response. It's got totally different settings. You can mute the microphone as you please, which I do constantly. And anyways, it's just great. It's got little lights and it makes a noise. Tells you it's turning on. When you turn it off, powering off. And there's also an idle mode as well, so it's really damn full featured. I can use this on my PC, I can use this on the PS4. I can even plug a wire into it, make this into a wired headset and use it as a passive headphone, which is kind of cool. So that means I'm not getting the best audio quality out of it, but I can still do it. So if I want to plug it into my phone or something along those lines, it's not too bad. So that's a really cool feature. These are really full featured, but they're going to run you a bunch, mate. These are $150 when I bought them. Now they're about $129, and I know you could find them for probably about $80 to $90 on sale. If you wait long enough, you can probably find them for cheaper, but you really need to look hard. That's the whole point of this. But these are good. They're well built. They're not the best. If you step on these, they might break. They are pretty well built though. I have to admit, these have never been a problem. They're good for comfortable wear. I can wear these for long periods of time. I never have a problem. These are great headphones. I love these things with a passion. But when I came across the ARK, which I've always thought was a cool little headset, it just looks awesome. I love it. So what it comes down to is whether you like this bold gaming look that makes a big statement in a big way with lights to remind you, or you like this more casual gaming set that just, is a really kick-ass piece, but is a lot more tame. This doesn't really scream gamer all the way. This is kind of just a more casual in-between. You could be working at work with these high-tech, headphones. I don't know. But if you really want that bold look, this is a great piece. Now, they do offer the 300 model, which has 7.1 surround sound audio, which is crazy because this one only does 5.1 Dolby Digital surround sound. So it's not the same. So this could even be better if you want to go to the 300 model, but that's going to run you a bit more, probably over $100 or about $100. So that's crazy. This is going to run you about $79 to $80 normally, but if you find the right price, you can probably find this for about $50. And I got really lucky to find this for even dirt cheap. And on the back, you can see some of the features that they list. That's pretty cool. I love it so much. This has the 60mm drivers, which is very similar to this, which is really cool because it gives you that great bass response. I really do enjoy that quite a bit. Now, one of the cool things about this is you can also use these as passive headphones. The cool part though is you can put AAA batteries in here, 2 of them to be specific, and you can get like noise cancelling, so you don't have to hear people arguing in the background, especially if you're a gaming kid and your parents are fighting and they go, "You son of a, I can't believe you got You son of a... You can't hear that stuff. It's just pure gaming all day long, and I love it. It's just really funny for me. You know that girl who I played with on my MOBA episode with, was it League of Legends, I believe? You guys should watch that. That was a funny one. I'm going to make a separate video for you guys on that to see the redneck humour of drunks fighting in the background. But beside the point, she would have really appreciated these. With those active headphones, you wouldn't have heard anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this bad boy and we're going to compare it to Turtle Beach, which is my daily driver, and we're going to use the ARK and we're going to see how they both sound. We're going to use the pop filter because, again, this is that weird pop filter I put on here so we can make the sound just a bit better and get rid of the popping noise that you guys used to hear in my old videos. So I'm going to use this pop filter on this as well, but we're going to do one without the pop filter of this headphone, and then we're going to use it with the pop filter, and then we're going to do the same for the ARK, so you guys get an overall idea of what you can do with this gaming headset, how good it really compares to something a bit more expensive. Pretty cool, right? Let's take a look. Oh, boy, there it goes. Yeah, I had to rip off the tags before. Let's get this last sticker here. Love the window. It slides off like a glove. Look at that. That looks so cool, doesn't it? I love it. I love the way it teases me like that. Just like the Turtle Beach, but with more style, I might add. This looks so much better than the Turtle Beach when I open it up like this. This is crazy. I love it gives you this post. Oh, and it comes with batteries. Holy crap, guys. It actually comes with the batteries. I had no idea. I was getting a bit worried. I'm like, I don't think I have AAAs, but then I remembered I bought some. But geez, that's crazy. It comes with it. So anyways, you get your whole pamphlet here. Fully coloured pamphlet, I might add. Look at that. Explains to you everything about this headset. So if you're a newbie, this could be some big help. I like that. So that's really cool. All those special features and stuff we get to compare. And supposedly it's got most of the same exact features. It's got a little bit less. It's got 3 features versus this, which has 5 different modes or whatever you want to call it. So 5 modes versus 3 modes. But it's got all the major modes that I particularly use on this gaming headset, the Turtle Beach. So we'll see how this goes, including the footsteps. You could hear the footsteps. That's really cool. This is crazy. Holy cow. Let's take all of this. Oh my god, the padding on this. Compare the padding to this, which is very good because it's got these like little holes. So if you sweat, your ears are not going to make this nasty. It's very easy to clean. You can't take it off, which is kind of a downside, but they clean so easy with just like an alcohol wipe, and they don't wear it down. These are really cool. They're like, the holes let it breathe through your ears so you don't sweat as much, which is really good when you play for hours. Like I did with Minecraft that day, which was like 5 hours long. That was insane. These feel nice. I love that. The extra padding there. Look at that. Very soft padding. I like that. Versus this more stern, yeah, it's still soft, but it does cover more of the area. So that's kind of weird there, I have to admit. And it's got that microphone, but it's very rubbery, and it doesn't seem to have as much articulation, but I like that it stays right behind the mouth there. That's really cool. It's got your buttons here, which don't feel very good to click, to be honest with you. You can hear how much they go down. That's not so great compared to the Turtle Beach. That's a lot more of a button. But then you got to remember there's not so many buttons on it. There's only 3 buttons. You've got the mute button, the preset button, which is your mode selector, and then you got on and off. But this has a ton of buttons. Look at this. There's so many buttons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buttons on a friggin' headset. That is crazy. Oh my god. I had to put this on real quick. Holy cow. That is like, I don't hear anything right now. I swear to God, I hear nothing. I thought these Turtle Beaches like covered the sound good, but this, without even batteries in it, without the active mode on, that's supposed to put the frequency to cover up more of the sound, all I hear is like nothing. I hear myself in a weird way. This is crazy. I have to admit that is really good. They're a bit heavy. They are a bit heavy compared to these, which are a lot more lightweight. But I hear a lot more sound coming out of these headphones than I do this. So I don't know how these are going to sound yet, but I do admit I like the build quality. I like the way it sounds so far in terms of not being able to hear anything. Oh, they do extend, okay. That's strange too, look at this. Instead of actually extending down, only the headphone itself actually extends. That's weird, so let's try that. Oh, yeah, that's too big for me. That's crazy though, so they extend on the sides of the actual speaker like that, rather than at the top where you would think like most headsets do. For instance, again, the Turtle Beach, like, that's pretty straightforward, right? We've all seen that. So that's really crazy. And again, that looks so good. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm really impressed so far. But let's see the length of the cable. So the length of the cable not too bad. You don't really want a long cable if you're playing with the PlayStation 4, for instance, or if you're playing on the PC even, because you don't want to be too far away from your controller anyway, because, you know, it plugs into the bottom of the controller. So that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, look at this. I've got plenty of reach. Am I ever going to play like this? I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to be playing that far away from the controller, right? Your controller's normally right here, and you can see I've got some slag room, so if I throw the controller, I might have problems if I throw the controller. But, you know, if I'm playing a normal game, like, oh my god, you know, things like that, it looks good, it's going to play fine. This should be more than enough. I swear I can't hear anything with these on. This is crazy. I'm not over-exaggerating. These things cover noise so well. That's crazy. So let's try this out. I'm excited. Let's get some batteries in there and see how it does. Alright, so the battery is actually going a little slight here. It's very hard to tell, but if you take a look here, you can pop up the cover there like so. There you go, pretty cool, pretty straightforward. And there's your little battery slot. That's for the active features of this headphone. So you can select your modes and stuff like that. And so that you can produce that noise cancelling, like I said, which is really kind of cool too. So you can get even less sound than I'm getting by just putting these on in passive mode. So as passive, you know, headphones, meaning you don't have the batteries in there and you're just using it as is, you can get some great sound. But say if you want to switch between the two, say you don't want to waste your batteries and you're out on the go and you want to listen to these like headphones, there's a little switch here on the side there. Just make sure it's pointing down. You've got to use your fingernail. And when you want to use the active feature, just turn it up like this with your fingernail, because that's the only way you're going to get this, because there's no friggin' way. It's so tiny. I wish they would have made that a little bit bigger. But that's how you get your passive, so you don't want to waste your battery life. You don't have to. Now, I will say, if you can't afford the ARK100, there was another product out there called the Kama. This is not bad, totally, if you're delicate with them. They break a little too easy for my liking. As you can see, this has been torn up. But one of the things I don't like about the Kama, regardless, is, but obviously they don't really flex very well. The hinge right there, if you put them on your head, they can break just like this. As you see, this lasted about 3-4 months. So this was about a $25 headset. Usually they're about $30 normally. You can find them on sale as cheap as maybe $20, $15 depending. I came across this in the store recently for $12.50, so that was pretty cool too. That was an absolute bargain steal, just like I did with the ARK here. But these are okay. They're a bit smaller. They're not so flashy. You can see they're very basic. There's nothing special about them. All they are is a wired headset. They've got the mute. They've got the, you know, the mute off and on basically. They've got the volume up, volume down. And they're non-active. They're very passive, boring, plain old headset. So these are okay. I mean, I don't mind these. These are good for someone who really needs a gaming headset on the cheap. If you're buying for a kid, I recommend something like this for their first gaming headset. But if you're ready to upgrade, I truly believe the Triton ARK100 is a great way to go. Now, you could go the 300 route, but I believe the 100 to be the absolute best bargain deal for what you get with it. This is impressive. One of the best, if not the best, gaming headset on the market for its price range. Absolute steal. I cannot recommend this enough. This is an amazing product. Absolutely crazy. I love it.
Alright guys, so right now what you guys are hearing is the Kama. This is the cheapest headset on our list today. I'm holding it because it's broken, as you guys know. Figured we have some gameplay over there. You guys can see how this sounds. Closer, closer, now farther, farther away from the mouth. Maybe you guys play a little bit farther away. I don't know how you guys are when you game. Generally I like to keep my microphone pretty close to the mouth, but not too close, which is why you're going to get a little bit more popping. And I suspect with the cheaper headset you'll probably hear a lot more whining, hissing. But again, there's an air conditioning on, so hopefully this will give you guys an idea what you can expect with this headset. Now I might add, this is not very loud and it's plugged directly into the gaming pad here, which is the PS4 of course. It's not very loud, it doesn't sound amazing, but it doesn't sound horrible either. It's actually pretty decent if you were just gaming, but I can hear a lot of things on the outside as well. It does cover the ear mostly, as you guys can see. I can kind of get into the game, but at the same time it's not perfect. So anyways, style-wise, it's an okay headset. You know, of course it's broken, but you guys can see it's not a horrible looking headset by any means. It's okay, but again, it's not my preferred. But if you guys are on a strict budget, this is not a bad gaming headset. But again, you guys can be the judge based on the audio if you like what you hear. Alright guys, so this is what it sounds like now, the Kama, with the pop filter on there that I normally use on my other gaming headset, the Turtle Beach. So of course, it does probably sound a bit better with the pop filter, but you guys be the judge. Does it sound that much better as I get louder or quieter? Does it?
Of course guys, being a little bit more classy now, we've got the better sounding in my opinion based on what I'm currently hearing, which is the Turtle Beach 500p. And again, this is without the pop filter, so you guys are hearing a lot more pop. Now I'm going to move this closer to my mouth. As you guys can hear, it's louder for sure. You can turn up the power of the microphone so you can be louder or quieter like this. Hello, 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 hello. So you guys get the idea there. There's different presets, but the presets have nothing to do with your microphone. Presets are just there for your gaming experience. You can get different things like the footsteps, which is your treble boost, which is the same with the ARK, has the treble boost, which is better for your like footsteps and stuff for in games, you know, like shooters and stuff like that. And then you have different bass boost, which is what I tend to use. And then you have bass and treble boost, which is what I always use, which is really cool. I love the way it sounds on this. They're absolutely amazing. Gives you the best of both worlds. You get the footsteps, but you also get the bass response, so explosions and stuff still sound good. So it's really the way you want to play. There's 5 different game modes on these particular headset. It's really good, and again, with classiness and how it looks, I don't know, you guys can tell me if you like the way it looks and the way, you know, it sounds, basically. So with the custom pop filter I made, it really gets rid of that pop and the hiss, the whine. A lot of these microphones always have that problem, and this one is no exception to it. Even Turtle Beach, with the expensive price, still has the pop, the hiss, even though, even though it says it has a pop filter built in, it just doesn't fix the problem of hiss and whine. At least not the way I use it. So again, close to the mouth, close to the mouth. You guys can hear the pop, 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 PPP, you know, stuff like that. It still sounds better with this pop filter.
Hello, hello, hello. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I can't hear a thing of my audio coming through this microphone, so I don't know if it's even recording. But take a look at some of the different lighting things you can do. Pretty cool, right? I like this. I like the way this looks quite a bit. That's pretty damn nifty. So pretty cool. I can hear the audio coming through very well. I'm going to turn up the volume a bit more. It sounds like really good in my ears. I like the way the game is coming through. It's definitely a big step up from the Comma, for sure. I think this sounds really well done. So hopefully you guys are able to hear me audio-wise there, because I don't hear me at all in my headset. I don't hear me talking in my own headset, at least. That's kind of cool. It might be a downside to some of you guys, I'm not sure. But for me... Okay, now we're trying the ARK with the custom-made pop filter. I don't know how this is sounding, honestly, but I just listened to how it previously sounded without the pop filter, and I was amazed. It's not bad at all. I don't know if it's better than the Turtle Beach, but it did cut off a lot of the air conditioning noise. It seems like the EQ scoop on the microphone is just different. It's picking up like a different frequency. It's kind of weird. I like it though, but you guys tell me, you be the judge. How does it sound? Better with the pop filter? Better without the pop filter? Which headset sounded best to you?